Recording, there we go. Peace, love, and energy to everyone out there. Namaste and everything in between. Um, Trying to keep up with the platform I do have, so I might be adjusting my laptop a little bit. Um, Actually, might be in and out doing things, all because I'm learning how to interact and I'm learning how to stay on point and I'm learning how to actually keep it on topic and not kind of drag the video and get straight to the information so you all can continue with you all's day. So my name is Happy L. Sekhmet, aka Power. Understanding my power, my divinity, my place in this world, as well as within myself first, not because of others, but the place in this world, understanding myself and understanding of the creation or the creator of this realm and understanding the sole purpose of being. So, of course, everyone knows that I make sure that um, I'm actually getting a chance or a privilege really to be in nature right now, which is something I definitely don't get a chance to do. So, I want to pay homage just to that. Of course, the four elements. Um, Pay homage to nature. Pay homage to the four elements. Pay homage. Well, really, the seven, nine elements is more than that, but the four main ones that rule this realm. Let's welcome them. Let's welcome the outside elements. Let's welcome the celestial beings. Let's welcome the ancestral celestial beings. Let's welcome our higher consciousness of being, as well as the universal consciousness itself, as well as my ancestors that has been helping me, guide me in understanding the downloads when it comes to this is truly real and appreciative and grateful. Ashe. So tonight, I'm going to get into the topic of the body itself, understanding the body in a more esoteric format, understanding like metaphysics, quantum physics, the overall aspect, the grand scheme of being, in a real quick, hopefully 10, 15-minute video to just explain how our body, this electromagnetic field, walking energy, walking vibrations, walking frequencies, has how we play a part within ourselves as amongst ourselves as everyone too as a collective, and how the frequencies is constantly being violated on so many structures when it comes to the social engineering. Apologies. So when it comes to like social engineering, when it comes to mind control mechanisms, Ultra MK, when it comes to whether they doing it through television, tell a lie, or tell a vision that's a lie. So we have to break down these words. The etymology of the words is very important as well because we speak, and the words of the tongue is a double-edged sword. So if you really don't know the history behind the lingo you're using, then you really are casting fucked up spells within yourself, on yourself, and those around you. That's real quick. So right now, I want to get, I don't know if I'm going to have time to draw, but I'm going to make sure I try to cram this in real quick because a lot of us don't know that this walking energy body has a lot of structure of being and meaning to it. And each part of it has a distinctive meaning to where everything together work as a whole. But each individual aspect of being works as an individual first. And once you actually be in control of these energies, or whether or actually like push these energies together in a more turning chaos into order, or turning chaos into the universal will, the universal laws, turning chaos into something beautiful, out of unconditional love, just actually bringing some order and some sustainment to your atmosphere or your surroundings, or your comfort of being. So the most important thing I have learned, not just on this journey but just as a being on this earth, is how peace of mind is very important for you to actually even uh, consume information, for you to even break it down, for you to like constructively do some constructive criticism within the thinking, or what they call it, or it's called constructive thinking, but it's where critical thinking, it's where you actually break these things down and understand them piece by piece, so you can put it together as a whole. So I'm learning peace is very helpful when it comes to transitioning or understanding the or trying to get your downloads, as well as being your helping your intuition work with you instead of against you. So damn, I might do this a lot too. Look at the damn camera. 5:35. So boom, let's get it. Head to toe. Head to toe, we have a automatic energy system that is very powerful, that is very important, that needs to be tended to at all times. Now, we have more chakras in the body, but these energy centers that rules this physical avatar right here are seven. And these seven chakras are linked to us from head to toe. So I was going to start from the bottom to the top, which is the root chakra to the crown, but what I'm going to do is start from the crown to the bottom. And I know I'm going to say things I know from off the top of my dome, but I'm definitely going to make sure I look at my notes and put the information out there righteously in no malice type way, to where hopefully you understand the connection you have with this chakra energy system, as well as the elements south, east, west. I'm gonna do a little diagram if I have time. So I'm learning how to like stay on topic and move straight to what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna go into how the body is presented in an esoteric way pertaining to the planets, and how the planets correlate with your immune system, digestive system, your brain, everything, from head to toe, real quick. Just a outline of the specifics, main of each chakra and how it correlates with your body. So, the first chakra, which would be, I'm going from head to toe, which is truly the first chakra anyway, because we fell into this matter type being. We fell into this carbonated being, hydrogen being. We fell into this. So the crown chakra will be the first chakra because of uh, the highest potential of being is what it represents. More so your outer uh, avatar, out of this avatar, like an outer space, more so out of time existence, in a sense of I'm gonna say an angel, which is nothing but really high angles of light and high angles of frequency. We're just in a more dense frequency of matter, So, um, starting with the crown chakra, the crown chakra itself actually is affiliated with the planet Saturn. And the crown chakra also has a lot to do with the all is mind and the universe is mental. So it's the principle of mentalism. And by its the that's like understanding that everything within the mind itself correlates with the universe itself, and how we program or how we recreate our mind structure, we actually can literally recreate our lives. So your thinking has a lot to do with how you want to connect. Like the chakra itself is attached to the pituitary gland. So it's actually is the first gland to appear in the human embryo. So the pituitary gland within the brain itself, which is like the neuromelon aspect of being, we're trying to in advance that to get the left lobe and the right lobe, which is the female and male aspect of being, to connect together to open up that um, pituitary gland. And it's very powerful, and it's understanding that the connection you have with the universal aspect of being, or the universal consciousness, God, Yahweh, Yahshua, Buddha, Jesus. I mean, the list goes on and on. Everybody knows that. Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. That's what they don't know. But in a sense of those characters that exist among these religions that has a super hold or a super grip, not just on our mind, but also on the body as well as the soul. It's like we are in bondage and actually entoiled with the fact that we are constantly being guided by something that we believe is the universal consciousness, and it's truly not. So if you really start reading these books and start getting into the literature, I mean, I promise you, it will not let you down when it comes to the understanding of thyself. So let me speed it up because it's about to get dark. So that will have everything to do with the pituitary gland, which is the crown chakra, which is ruled by the planet Saturn. And I know Saturn is supposed to be like daddy, the planet of just discipline. And I don't remember everything. I just know what I do remember. I'm gonna spit out, but if not, just look it up. And the aspect of the esoteric meaning or the spiritual meaning of the planet Saturn. Okay, so um, let me see. Oh, okay, that's mom. But my bad. Huh? I was gonna stop it for you. Oh no, you have to stop because that could have been my peoples. I've been waiting on her to call. So I apologize, but I'm making waves out here where I'm at from St. Louis, Missouri. My phone be yanking now. I have clients, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm very intrigued with where I'm at. So my phone ring. You know, hey, not just it ain't never just about getting to the money, but it's getting to the knowledge and getting to the point that you can literally help someone understand themselves a whole lot better than what the fuck was taught to us in these fake ass schoolhouses. So, moving on, 12 minutes, let's hurry up. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the brow chakra, which is the pineal gland, which is the third eye that they speak of, but truly is the first spiritual eye. So that is actually connected to the pineal gland or the pineal gland, which is the gland that produces melatonin, which is coming from the neuromelin, that I just said. So produces melatonin that controls the waking and sleeping cycles. And the planet that it's associated with is Jupiter. I'm familiar with Jupiter, but off the verbatim, I can't think exactly. I know it got something to do with, I know it got something to do with off the flip, knowledge and, uh, more so like being inquisitive, or what is the other word? How you can explain, somebody that's not just inquisitive. Well, yeah, more so just inquisitive. Somebody that's, chasing knowledge, truth, some shit like that. So, if you, like I said, just look up the esoteric meaning of these things and you'll see for yourself. So we're gonna move to the next one, which is the throat chakra. And the throat chakra, I should have told y'all the colors because I know the crown chakra is like a purplish color, which is the color of royalty. I know the third eye is like a indigo or blue or light blue. So that's the throat or that one. They vice versa with the colors, but they both is like some type of blue. So the throat chakra is like a blue or indigo, a light blue or indigo blue. And the organ that is actually attached to in your body, and this is how important this stuff is because these things, when they connect together, or when you take care of these things and they get the proper intake of foods and get the proper alkaline type of products and get the type of things that helps maintain the temple and not dismantle the temple. And that's why a lot of us don't live, besides a bunch of killings, unnecessary killings, which is a lot of unattended emotions that our children have not learned to understand or had help to understand them, and just push their little selves in a box of destruction, and it manifested, and that's what's happening in these streets, in my opinion. So, that organ, the throat chakra, is the thyroid gland, which is it produces thyroxine, to actually convert the oxygen and your food into a usable energy. So when this shit is breaking down in your body, you know what I'm saying, if you're not intaking the right things, you're not getting the thyroxine that you need. You know what I'm saying? That actually properly maintains your thyroid gland, which actually helps you project your voice and actually help you um, speak influently, as well as a part of your co-creation and co-creator of expression. And if you don't do that, an example right now for an out of place chakra, throat chakra, will be that you can't speak, you get hoarse, you have laryngitis, you actually have a sore throat, anything, you know what I'm saying? That says that it's out of balance. So keeping forward, please do not mind the train in the background. My voice is powerful enough to where I'm going to be able to talk over it. So moving along, we're going to go to the next one, which is the heart chakra. Now, of course, the heart chakra is connected to the thymus gland. And the thymus gland produces the T cells from the immune system of the body. T cells, I knew what that was. The opposites are really only the two extremes of the same thing. Um, so the T cells. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that. But look up T cells because uh, the heart itself produces that, and it's very provident to help the immune system. And the heart itself, while people think the mind controls everything, the heart, even though the mind is all, don't get me wrong, the universe is mental. The heart, though, controls all of this. You know what I'm saying? This organ is so powerful in how we use the unconditional love that we privileged to, and not in a sense of just, oh, everything just goddamn me kumbaya. Just knowing when to really, what the song, so you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You just gotta know how to actually use. That's a little joke, a little geek joke for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta know how to use it and actually do that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move forward because like I said, I don't wanna keep y'all too long. And I don't have my information for fuck it, I'll do it online. I grab it on my purse. And so we're gonna move on to the next one, okay, because this is the navel chakra. And I didn't tell you, and before I go on, the heart chakra is associated with the sun. How powerful is that? How powerful for you to know that the heart is connected to the almighty life force. The reason why everything on this earth is of existence. Okay, let's go. Moving on. So next, which was the navel. The planet associated with is Venus. I know Venus is love and supposed to be a feminine energy. To make sure y'all understand all this stuff is energy, vibrations. Please don't try to put a face with it. You know, all the little Greek mythology that you do here. Start breaking that shit down and knowing that they talking about some shit that's on the inside of the body, and the names have been distorted so much to where you really think it was a being. So it was some beings. Now, let me make that straight. That walked this earth of a demigod type aspect. Although still, please just look it up for yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Bomarito,
So
Missouri's
that would be
#1
the
automotive
navel
group, has the
chakra.
largest selection of
And
pre-owned vehicles. All makes, models, and price ranges with every vehicle.
this is gonna be the funniest video ever, y'all. So apologies for that. So the organ that is associated with the navel chakra is the adrenal gland, and this gland produces the hydrocortisone that regulates the use of the food and helps the body adjust to stress. So just pay attention to how these rewind it, listen to it, and how these things are connected to your body internally. Not outside in, it's inside out. And once you get a grasp of things, you can use this to your advantage. So moving on to the next one, we got two more to go. The next one will be the spleen, which is the navel. That would be the sacral. Navel is the solar plexus. So that would be the sacral chakra, and it is ruled by Mercury. I know Mercury also got a lot to do with intelligence, um, curiosity, uh, higher knowledge, higher intuitiveness, aspect of energy. So it's ruled by that planet, and uh, the organ is the lender or spleen. That's the original name for it, or the lider, Lyder, and it produces macrophages, Macrophages. I definitely chop up some fucking words. So it produces macrophages or phages to cleanse the blood, and it is vital to the immune system of the body and a person's health. So that sounds like that's the most important one to me. That's the sacral. That's the woo. That's the power. That's the understanding of the sexes from an esoteric aspect and not a physical man mandated understanding. So yes, it's that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Just really kind of like intake this information and meditate on it, because it really can help you understand you a lot more and the people that you actually deal with. Somebody got a headache, somebody got laryngitis, somebody having kidney problems, or you know that one of those chakras is out of alignment on them. And you can actually literally help them, give them some type of herbs, some crystals, or some Tai Chi, Qigong, pranayama, breathing techniques. Um, I'm missing one that, that can, auric cleansings, that can help them, reopen or unclog that chakra system, so things can start moving in the right direction. So this is the last one, which is because it is getting dark, um which is the principal, it is the root chakra, and that organ, oh, that is the reproductive glands of the sacral chakra. So the chakra, the spleen chakra, is root, sacral, solar. That's the solar plexus. But I thought the navel was. But the information, like I said, is on point. It's true. All you have to do is look it up. So the root chakra, and I apologize for that. Probably moving too fast, with my notes. But the root chakra, which is the organ of the sacral or or reproductive glands of a male and female in all species, the reproductive organs of a male and female in all life forms that exist, not just on a physical plane, it's also on a mental plane, and it's also on a spiritual plane. So it's all levels. It doesn't even matter. Sexes exist in a sense on all planes, but you should you should understand the grand scheme of that instead of the physical man-made point of view of it. So that it would be the planet that's ruled by that is the moon. The moon rules your sacral chakra, the root chakra. So I say these things to help you understand that knowledge is not presented as much as it has been ever in these days. And I'm grateful to have come across this knowledge literally probably like almost 5 years now. So for me to be not just where I'm at, but the space that I'm in, I would not just trade it for nothing in the world. But for me to understand the detailing of knowing thyself has really helped me to understand me better, as well as the people around me, as well as my family, as well as my children, as well as my place when it comes to me and no one else. So I encourage those who are, you know, willing or just stagnated to jump out of the porch on this, to where you actually can really learn some things that can help you and the people you love. And like I tell people all the time, if I could say the word, hell yeah, I am a dreamer. Although, I do understand that people have their own free will and their own decisions to make. And all I can do is respect their decisions and hope that, they understand the decisions I have made thus far. Friends, family, and foes. Doesn't matter. So I do offer Qigong. I do offer pranayama. I do offer Tai Chi. I do offer crystal healing. I do offer aura cleansings, and I can make up a personal schedule just made personally for you. So Fox with me at Universal Soul, SOUL thinking at gmail.com. I really appreciate just this energy, this output, input, this ebb and flow that I'm really gravitating and understanding more, and just very humbly, gratefully, um just happy, literally. So y'all, two fingers, appreciate it.